What's been everyone's favourite moments over the last decade? Blimey. I've no idea. I'm pretty certain Doll's got presents in the boxes, yeah. Reminds me of one of your old bosses who used to call me on the mobile phone to tell me to stop using my mobile phone.
Go straight on.
Oh yeah, of course, Dave. Yeah, absolutely. Having a kebab with Dave. Yeah, Dave, when your boss calls you on your mobile, it says it's your boss, doesn't it? So just don't answer. London 2012 Olympics. Well, you mean the ones... Listen, when I was working in London during 2012, and I was trying desperately to get tickets to go and watch the Olympics, right? And I applied for a bunch of things and got 0 tickets. Meanwhile, there was a guy on my team, Indian guy, who was like, yeah, I've got tickets for this, got tickets for that, got tickets for that. How have you managed to do that? Well, if you're an Indian citizen, the Indian website lets you book tickets for the Olympics and you get all this allocation and no problem. And here was I, in England, with the host nation, and it was a massive lottery to get tickets. That sucked. That absolutely sucked. And then the best thing is, you see it on TV and there's like half the stadium's empty. How does that work?
Take the exit.
No, because he bought tickets for things that I didn't want to go to.
Go straight on.
Watching me grow my beard each week on Twitch has been part of 2019. To be fair, I didn't really grow it, did I? Because I kept trimming it. But I might grow it into a massive Arthur French fork. What do you think? Drink some hair tonic, make it like a massive French fork. Look like Arthur. You'd buy hair tonic if you can find any. I'm sure somebody will sell you some hair tonic, Valtiel. Just go on eBay. Guaranteed results. I need a legendary bear hat. Wow. I actually prefer the fox hat. Was it the fox? What's the fox hat? That was awesome, that hat. Interesting trailer company. Not even going to try and pronounce that.
Take the exit. Go straight on. Turn right.
Why is it 40 k's up this slip road? It's outrageous. Oh yeah, the fox hat was visible on the boat. Yeah, that was great. That was when they were trying to hunt the giant crocodile. I have a lot of good memories from Red Dead game. That was good. What would a rating out of 10? What they get? What, Red Dead Redemption? I don't know. Probably like. It has some annoyances, but it's massively outweighed by the sheer content and amazing story. You know, it's got to be like a 9.
Keep right.
It's such a good game.
Take the exit right.
And you can play the story again and still enjoy the whole thing.
Take the exit right.
2% of the way, Dave. Well, you're nearly done. We're having a photo there. You can't get into it. What? I couldn't get out of it. That's a nice shot, isn't it?
Keep right.
You got to the first hit and catch some drug dealer and started to shoot everyone because it told me not to. That's the whole point. You just do what you want.
Keep left.
Do you know, one day, I look forward to the day when I indicate and I watch the AI move over. I will be shocked when that day comes. Indicate, AI goes...
Keep right. Then take the exit right.
Well, you don't need to spend 50 quid on it, Bob. Just wait for the sale and get it for like 35.
Take the exit right. Right turn ahead. Turn right. Turn left.
What's the multiplayer like? Works pretty well. Every now and again you come across some other players. And
Turn right.
some of them do nothing, some are friendly, some shoot in the face. A bit like life.
You have reached your destination.
CMC, welcome back. 620Ks. Worst of all, I don't know. It's probably summoning the energy to come and visit.
Welcome back, Mata.
See if I can get a response. Typical European badger. What a name. Welcome back. Is he at the pub? No, no, no. Yeah, Newcastle. Yeah, dream on. Have you noticed the ones that go first are Germany? Because they're all like super close proximity. Like one per... Look at this. What? St. Petersburg? Just randomly. Do you think they get them all done? Oh, it's a nice short job as well. Look at that. I'm seeing a pattern here. It's managed to pick 3 destinations in total so far. Yeah, look, it's always the same destinations. Well, I don't want to drive back down the same road. I don't want to go back to the islands, and I don't want to go to Newcastle, so I guess we're changing town. Beatnik, have a great Christmas, sir. Thank you for 29 months. We'll take the short one.
Welcome back, Nata.
You waiting for The Last of Us Part 2? Is that got a delivery date of like next year or something?
Welcome back, Nata.
Foof the Tooth, sorry, not Foot the Tooth. Foof the Tooth. May 2020, nice. Hang on, who's the development studio? Oh, is it Naughty Dog? Can I do this? I just need to go to the bathroom without knocking this camera, hopefully. I'll be back in a sec. I'm back. Pollution hog. Gotta keep the aircon running inside. How are we doing, Doyle?
I've been waiting not patiently. Oh, no, not really.
Ready, come on. Come on, pal. Oh. There he is. Hey. Mr. Dinos, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the house, Dinos. He's not had a haircut for weeks, actually. Start of December he got a haircut. He just looks cute every day.
Scales coming back, though.
Takes after his dad. Cute, fluffy and adorable. Just like me. Chucking your cheesy bites on the floor, you know. You're at work. You got a lot of Jefferson books to update. Wish you luck, Jack Sims. Wait, what are you doing watching Twitch right now, Jack Sims? Thank you for 65
Where
months.
do you work now, Job?
I've got loads of work to do. I just thought I'd pop in and say hi. Hey?
These managers not watching.
Yeah, that's true. You're the only one in the office and you're being very productive. Mm-hmm. No one's going to do any work 2 days before Christmas.
Last day of school.
Except doctors and nurses and firefighters, you know. See you later, bro.
Postman.
See you Christmas Eve. Thanks for popping in.
And you know what? I'm having trouble getting these treats. I've sold out of shelves. John. Can I get smacked? Can I get tasty bites? Basically.
You know, if Doyle was a cowboy, you know what they call him? Dirty Paw Doyle. The name's Doyle. Dirty Paw Doyle. Right, let's go and get this trailer. No, the dirtiest canine in the West. The muckiest pup in the West. Dirty Paw Doyle. You're off for 2 weeks. Nice. Yep, no problem, Jack Sims. Thank you for 65 months, sir. And when it stops raining, Jack Sims, we're going to go flying, okay? In fact, I need to hire a plane within the next few weeks, otherwise I'll lose my currency again.
Go straight on.
Barrett, we've talked about multi-drop for years. Still not in the game. You lost your currency months ago. It's not hard to get back though, is it? Yeah, basically, it's an insurance thing. If you go out of the currency period, the flight school makes you go and fly again with an instructor, just to make sure you haven't forgotten how to fly.
Left turn ahead.
It's not so bad if you're only talking like weeks or months. It becomes a problem if somebody hasn't flown for like 3 years. No, I didn't go for that, Dave. No, we're not doing P.O. Box tonight, Heapster. That'll be on Christmas Eve. Unless there was something specific you wanted me to open. Trouble is, all the boxes in the front room and I've not gone through them.
Keep left, then turn left. Turn left.
Emil, run the Xmas command and have a look. It tells you what I'm playing when. Because we'll be doing some team games over Christmas, as we always do. We'll be, you know, New Year's Eve will be the usual GTA thing.
Go round the roundabout, first exit.
And for Christmas Eve, I thought we'd do the Red Dead Online thing.
Take the exit.
See you, Eagle Fist. Have a good one. If there's a card that says opens to direct truck in...
Right turn ahead.
Okay. Let me text Mrs. Squirrel and see if there's a card that says open. That's what she says.
Turn right.
Pretty Tube, if you was playing a flight simulator, what would you do? What would you do then? You can't just pull over. Nothing wrong with pausing. THU, how you doing?
Go round the roundabout, first exit. Take the exit.
Your wife is playing Sims 3 and just
Left
purchased a
turn
squirrel. What? How can you buy a squirrel?
Turn left. You have reached your destination.
Will you be wearing a Father Christmas costume on Christmas Eve? No. I paused it again. Pretty tube. Pausing games, it's a real thing.
Turn right.
Why do simulators allow you to pause them anyway?
Go round the roundabout, second exit.
Oh man, imagine being the Wall Street Journal, that'd be amazing. I'm not sure about Good Morning UK though.
Take the exit.
You found it?
Well, it's like...
Hang on, let me pause.
Maybe Mr. Postman wanted to see it.
Wow. I think we found the letter that says Sunday Night Trucking, but yeah. Obviously the postman's had a good... I hope he didn't put money in it, because the postman's had a good go at it.
It's one for me.
Right, let's put it on big camera. There you go. It says, wishing you a Merry Christmas.
That's a cute one.
To Paul and family, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Andy, Heapster UK.
Oh. Well done for finding the cute Christmas card.
Thank
That
you.
is so cute. That looks like Doyle when he's just had a bath.
That's the
Where
only.
did you find the cards?
That's the only time Doyle looks that colour.
I spend hours looking for Doyle cards and I never find them.
Very cute Westie, actually.
It is.
Thank you, Heapster.
Thank you, Heapster. I'm going to cut that out and put it in a frame. Put a picture of me over the...
Hey?
I'm going to put a picture of me there, looking into his eyes.
Are you trying to get me angry now, Pretty Tube? Is that your goal? You feeling slightly offended with my pausing? Postman stole the money. Yeah, Heapster, how much was in there? How much money am I missing?
Turn left.
Yeah, Postman. I mean, to be fair, Heapster, it kind of looks like... It doesn't look like somebody opened it. It looks like something's like knocked into it and just ripped it open. But it's still annoying. You pause the stream 3 times. I'm not the one who has a problem with pausing, that's you. You're the one that doesn't like pausing.
Go round the roundabout.
You've heard the UK
second
post is bad.
exit.
You've heard incorrectly. Compared to many other countries, it's pretty good.
Take the exit.
Blue Army, how are you doing, sir?
Turn left.
Going to the doctors tomorrow, Blue Army? Okay. I hope you're feeling better soon, sir. Mr. Dre's full of a cold. He's not happy either. Was working hard all the way up to his holidays, and then as soon as his holidays kick off, gets sick. You've got a problem with your rib.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Some people are allergic to time off. It used to happen a lot when I used to work, you know, in London and stuff. Because, like, when you want to take a break, inevitably there's lots of things you need to finish before you go. And so you end up working too many hours, tire yourself out, and then the moment you stop, you scale. It's ridiculous. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. That was so petty. Food Rum, thank you for 44 months. You gotta watch the caps there, Hookweed. Mr. Nutslammer doesn't like it. We're gonna do the Spin Tires Chernobyl DLC as part of the team games over Christmas. I didn't read the message. I did read the message, Rome. I just didn't read it all out. No, there's no radiation in spin tires, I don't believe. Oh, there is? Okay, so how does it work in the game then? Do you have to be careful about radiation then? No comment, fair enough. Yeah, if it's a spoiler, don't mention it, it's fine. Vrome won't survive this. I seem to remember the last time I played Spin Tires, which was in the team games last year. I'm sure Vrome was the first one to get stuck. Could be wrong. We all got stuck. And if we all got stuck, we'd never get out. First stream you watched was playing Mud Runner and you nearly crashed your truck. Oh, I'm not surprised. Will you be playing Raft from scratch? Probably. It depends how many we've got. I think we've got good numbers. Because I don't know how far... I don't know how much the game has changed. It's been a long time since I played it. And the last time I played it, you could get all the way to the... like an oil rig, I think it was. And you couldn't go beyond that. I know the game's been extended beyond that now. But I don't know if... you know, I assume the gameplay has changed on the way as well. I don't know. I'll have to see. I have seen people writing comments on the store page saying the game's been... it's like it's not balanced properly. You spend all your time just trying to survive rather than actually being able to do the fun stuff. I don't know. I get the feeling Raft more or less requires you to have more than one player because you just can't get it all done on your own. Duke Norris, likewise, sir. Stupid question. How does radiation damage your vehicle? The radio stops working. Oh no! I can't drive through the mud whilst listening to Truckers FM because my radio's broken because of all the radiation. It does not at those levels, El Plagiato. It really doesn't. You really think there's some fancy electronics on board of a Russian truck? It's all thick cables and electric. I mean, when was the last time you saw like a Russian mud-running truck driver get in his vehicle, start the engine and say, "Oh no, the radiation has disrupted my cruise control. What am I going to do? My adaptive cruise control is broken. I won't be able to haul those logs now." Oh yeah, I have watched Chernobyl, yeah. It's a good series. I might watch it again, actually. Enjoyed it that much, I might watch it again. Yeah, it's obviously just a fun mechanic, but it's a bit weird. Oh, it's finally snowing in the game. That looks pretty good, actually. It's like a light dusting of snow. Snow hype. It feels very festive, yeah. What the? What the heck? Where did he come from?
Keep right. Then take
I
the
did
exit
not
right.
see anybody then. No, I didn't see him.
Take the exit right.
I don't know what I was looking at, but I did not see that guy. I think I was looking at the snow on the windscreen.
Go round the roundabout. Third exit.
I mean, he's asking for trouble riding a motorcycle in this weather. If it had got to this roundabout, it'd have fallen off anyway.
Take the exit.
How are you supposed to keep a bike upright on this? Snowblind, a new game mechanic, could be. I honestly didn't see that guy.
Go round
Was he,
the
like, I'm
roundabout.
curious now, was he in front of me all the way into the toll booth? Or did he, like, change lane or something?
Take the exit.
That's nuts. That's actually nuts.
Go straight on.
I'm not saying it wasn't my fault. I'm saying I didn't see him. I was not looking at the vehicles ahead. I was just, like, cruise controlling through with everything else and looking at snow and stuff.
Right turn ahead. Turn right.
That's how accidents happen. What, people just looking
You
at the
have
snow?
reached your destination.
People going, ooh, look at the snow. Probably. So you're going to be really, really picky about this. There we go. Another one delivered. You was looking at your phone and never saw the motorcycle either. Yikes, that's far. Take the cheeky small one.
Cup of tea.
Need some advice. I've been offered 8 legs of venison for £40. Is that too dear? Oh, Pringle, 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 Pringle. Dave, can you imagine when they come to sell the first house after the regeneration of Chernobyl area? You'll have 3 alarms in the house, 2 for smoke and gas, and the 3rd warning of radiation. You probably have to sign a waiver to say if you or your descendants ever die of radiation poisoning, you can't sue us. Nightmare, off to make dinner. Have a great Christmas, Nightmare. If I don't see you on Christmas Eve.
Turn left.
No, unfortunately, Ashwin ship is just the team, mate. Would you like to go to Chernobyl? I don't know if I would, actually. Original Phoenix, how you doing?
Go round the roundabout, 2nd exit. Take the exit.
You've been definitely worth it if you're actually interested in it. I am interested in it, I just don't know if I need to see it. I mean, I'm interested in the whole history and what happened and all that stuff, but Chernobyl is basically a town that was evacuated because of radiation poisoning. So if you go there and look at it, what are you actually seeing? You're seeing an evacuated town. Do I need to see that? I don't know. Would I like to go inside and see the actual nuclear reactor control center and all that stuff? Maybe?
Left turn ahead.
I'm not really sure what I'm going to get out of it.
Turn left.
I mean, I can see it all on TV, so why do I need to go? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Left turn ahead.
Yeah, Pripyat was evacuated, but that's where people go. They go to Pripyat,
Turn left.
and then they go to the actual... They go to the actual power plant. Historical gold mine. Don't think there's any gold though.
You have reached your destination.
It's like watching a documentary about Auschwitz and actually going there. I'm not sure it's the same, to be honest. Auschwitz is a place where people suffered and died. Chernobyl is a place where people ran away. You know? Yes, they died, but they also ran away. Like, the whole thing's like a basic massive evacuation. Like, beyond idle curiosity, I'm not sure why I want to go. Yeah, I know all about the history, I know all about the suffering. I get that. I'm just not sure what I'm going to get out of it by going to it. Well, exactly, it's not... That's where I'm at, Winter Weasel. It's not exactly a tourist attraction, is it? I mean, there's some people will go because of, like, this morbid curiosity. Others will go because they think it's cool. I'm not sure what bracket I fit into. I'm undecided whether I want to go and what I'll get out of it. That's where I'm at. And until I'm clear in my mind about why I want to go, I'm not going to go. It's a snapshot of USSR in the 80s. I think you can go to other places to see that.
Turn right.
I mean, there are plenty of museums you can go to see history. Yeah, Auschwitz has a very unique, very eerie energy. That's probably... I don't know. It's kind of like going... It's kind of like saying to somebody, let's go to a church graveyard at night. Now, when you walk around that church graveyard at night, I'm pretty sure it'll feel a bit creepy and a bit eerie. And if you walk around the church graveyard at 2 in the afternoon in the sunshine, it's not going to feel that way. The place doesn't change. What changes is what's up here. You'd rather go to 3 Mile Island than Chernobyl. Why? Have you heard about the Instagram models going to Auschwitz to take pictures? Well, they're just ignorant, aren't they? But like I say, they fall under the "it's cool" bracket. Hey guys, just down at Auschwitz. Like, you know, really? Show some respect. It feels the same at daytime for you, Apex. For most people, if they went to a graveyard at night, it would not feel the same as 2 in the afternoon in summer.
Keep right. Then take the exit right.
You saw a ghost in a graveyard. What exactly did you see?
Take the exit right. Usual Southern Rail fun. Forcing Ghosts of Rome. The only thing I don't like about this Frosty mod though is it's so difficult to see where the lane markers are. A man standing 20 meters away came closer and closer until he vanished. Right, okay. Was you smoking something? I don't know, you see, personally, I don't believe in ghosts. At all. So, I can't really imagine that happening unless it was your mind playing games. No, Jam, nobody says that. Putting PM after 2300 isn't necessary. I'm sitting in the lane markers. No, I'm not.
I have a question. Which is your favourite version of Christmas Carol? Because there's about 4, maybe 5 versions of it now. Speaking of ghosts, obviously.
Keep right.
The one with Patrick Stewart. That's a decent one. I like the Muppet one. But I do like the original with Alistair Sims, yeah, that's... Alistair Sims one. I would put Alistair Sims up there, and then I'd probably put Patrick Stewart and Muppet one on a second. That's my kind of preference. I like the black and white, like when the black and white films do Dickens stuff. I don't know, they just do it in a way that doesn't happen anymore. Scrooge, not into Scrooge.
Keep right. Then take the exit right.
I think the George C. Scott version is the Alistair Simmons
exit
one, isn't it?
right.
Big fun. Alright, Magnum, see you later.
Go round the roundabout, third exit. Take the exit. Go straight on.
Favorite Christmas film of all time? I have no idea. No idea. I mean, you've got Die Hard, which is basically a meme.
First exit. Take
You've
the
got
exit.
Home Alone, which I've never even seen and have no intention of watching. Because I can't stand Macaulay Culkin. So yeah. Santa Claus the movie. Actually, one of my favourite films to watch at Christmas is Trading Places. Trading Places is still... I can still watch that anytime. I love Trading Places. Yours is Santa Claus the movie with Dudley
Go
Moore.
round the roundabout, second exit.
Can't really remember. I've seen bits of Polar Express,
Take
but
the
never actually
exit.
watched it. Never watched it all the way through. Frozen. Oh man. Mr. Squirrel went watching Frozen 2 a few weeks ago. I haven't even seen
Right
Frozen.
turn ahead.
I was like, nah, you're alright. She said, do you want to watch it? No, not really.
Turn right.
There are some films coming out that I want to watch, like the new Bond film comes out in April, I think. And I think early January you've got the, what's it called, that, is it 1918 or something, or 1914, the new, like, war movie. Looks good. I want to watch that. 1917. I was nearly there. That one. I want to watch that. I'd rather watch, like, a good war movie than something like Frozen. World War I needs more attention from movie makers. I mean, I agree with you, but it was all trench warfare, and it's just not as a movie From a movie producer and writer's point of view, there's not as much canvas that's as interesting as World War II. World War II's got far more going for it in terms of storytelling. World War I was just about suffering in trench-based warfare, which was horrendous. But doesn't, you know, doesn't make for great movies. No more Great Escape on Boxing Day. Lol. Dunkirk was good. I enjoyed Dunkirk slightly more the second time round. The first time I watched it on the IMAX and it was like, whoa. But it was a little bit of what just happened. And it was only when I kind of saw it again that I really started to appreciate it a lot more. Because I knew, structurally I knew what was going on. I knew there was like 3 stories threaded in. And I could just appreciate the whole thing a lot more. You like the 4-hour Das Boot? Das Boot is a good movie. Jürgen Prochnow. That's definitely his best. I don't think she's into the Cats movie, Dave. The soundtrack to Dunkirk is soul melting. It's just got a good production value. You saw an ad for another film based on World War II. What was it, El Phillips? You're trying to think of good Christmas movies. Just bring up another browser tab and just be like, best Christmas movies of all time. Think so, Yoshi? It's looking that way.
Left turn ahead. Turn left.
One of Mrs. Squirrel's favourite movies is White Chicks. You ever seen that? Like, she will sit there and howl with laughter watching that movie, and it doesn't matter how many times she's seen it.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
I think it's a bit of a Marmite movie, isn't it? Sind, thank you for 18 months. Aliens. Have you seen, like, there's 3 versions of Aliens. There's Aliens that they put out originally, then there was Aliens the Director's Cut, and then there was another one which was called something like Extended Edition or something like that. That one is the best one. It's got stuff in it that you're like, whoa. That makes so much more sense now you've left that in. Oh, everybody loved the sentry gun. That's the one thing that people walk away with when they've seen Aliens, the sentry guns. Like, that's so cool. Blade Runner 2049 was a good movie, yeah. They definitely did it justice. Like, the guy who did the soundtrack as well really sort of brought Vangelis's original soundtrack in and incorporated it very nicely. He did a good job on that. Oh yeah, the first 2 Aliens are good. After that, it just quickly goes downhill. It gets a bit weird as well. Oops. The Grinch. Yeah, I remember the Grinch. How do I feel about Blade Runner? What do you mean? The original Blade Runner. Classic movie. I love Vangelis music. And that was one of his best. If you ever get a chance, listen to the Blade Runner album. From Sentient Bot gifted a sub to the Ghost of the Vromes. Wait, what? The Ghost of the Vromes. Okay. Have you received a parcel for a plain brown box with no writing on the outside, expected for the PO box address? If so, it could be from me. I don't know, Connor. There's a bunch of boxes and I don't know without looking at them. I'll be going through things on Christmas Eve, Thomas.
Go round the roundabout, second exit. Take the exit.
If you've not listened to Vangelis music, get the Best Of album. That's a good start. Thank you, Vrome. Oh, Top Secret, man. See, they don't make films like Airplane, right? Airplane, Top Secret, Naked Gun. They don't make movies like that now. And I love stuff like that. Like the kind of film, a bit like Airplane, with the stuff going on in the dialogue and the stuff going on in the scene, like posters and people like actors in the background doing stuff. There's so many things going on. You can't see it all in the first watch. I love movies like that. And they just don't seem to make them anymore.
Turn right, then go straight on. Go straight on.
Watch your vector, Victor.
Turn right.
The new Top Gun is due out on 2020. I know. Have you seen the trailer?
You have reached your destination.
There's so many quotes, Valtiel, from that movie. So good.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Do you remember that night over Macho Grande? I'll never get over Macho Grande. Quentin, welcome back. And he has a drink problem. Oh, man. Picked the wrong day to stop sniffing glue. Oh my god. I don't know how they keep a straight face when they deliver these lines. Like, Leslie Nielsen's so good at that. He can just deliver lines that are hilarious in a deadpan way. And how does he not laugh when he's making that stuff? The white lines are for loading and unloading. The blue lines are for parking. No, Dave. No, the white lines are for... the blue lines... No, the blue lines are for unloading. Just goes on like that.
Happy anniversary.
Brilliant. Don't call me Shirley. I need to watch it again. Snake Dog to 57 months, no Christmas Day stream this year. Gonna miss it. Yeah, I'm gonna spend the day with the family this year.
Got some cake?
Snake Doctor. But I will be here Christmas Eve and Boxing Day. David Makes 4, 1917 is released on the 10th of January. Cool. I'm gonna go watch that. Playing with Fire is out on Flicks on Boxing Day. Nice. Right, that brings us neatly to 9 o'clock. Okay, any questions before I go? I shall be back on Christmas Eve. So, not tomorrow, the day after. I'll be back on Tuesday, but I'll start a little bit later because I'm going to be streaming Taking You Past Midnight, right? A bit like what I do on New Year's Eve, but I'll be doing it on Christmas Eve as well. So, you know, if you're stuck for something to do Christmas Eve, I'll be live. And then after Christmas Eve, I'll be back on Boxing Day. If you ever can't remember the schedule, come back into chat and run the command !Xmas. And that will give you a link to the schedule. Are we going to track Santa? You could do, but it will just be starting his journey. I'll be finishing the stream. Wait, what? Will they do boxing? What does that mean? It's in the title, the command. !Xmas. Thanks, pups. I updated it on the chat, pups, as well. If you look under my page, I updated it there. Right, so listen, have a great rest of your Sunday, whatever you're doing. Thank you for joining me. If I don't see you on Christmas Eve, if you're not here on Christmas Eve, have a great Christmas, okay? Because I won't be back till Boxing Day, so have a fantastic Christmas. I hope you get loads of presents or spend time with the family or whatever it is you want to do. And if you're here on Christmas Eve, then I shall see you then. Super Sim Man, welcome back. But that's it from me, and I shall see you all on Christmas Eve.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Even though read schedule says no stream Christmas Day, will you be streaming Christmas Day? No.
Welcome back,
No, I won't.
Natter.
Alright. Thanks to you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks to the team. And I'll see you in a couple of days. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.